Welcome to another episode of Mad as a Goat. Now you may not notice this, but there is a bump on my head right about here. Not really that significant. Earlier today it was quite a bit bigger, and I'll eventually, when I get the picture, upload it so you guys can have a look at it in another video. Anyway, so let's talk about how I got this injury. No, I didn't fall over, didn't trip, didn't fall off my skateboard and hit my head. Oh no. Those things would be moderately cool or interesting. How did I do it? I smashed my head with a heavy wooden door. See, a part of my job as a kitchen hand is I have to make the drinks for the residents, to go with their meal at lunch. Now, a part of this task is going to this cupboard with big, heavy wooden doors and getting the jugs out. Now, usually, when I close these doors, I usually do it with a little bit of, finesse, just really reef that shit shut. And usually, it just clicks into place and everything goes as according to plan. But for some reason today, without even knowing, I had my fuck knuckle cap on, and instead of having my feet outside of the door, standing away from the shelves like a normal person, for some reason I decided to put my foot on the inner side of the door. So when I slammed the door, it hit the rubber on my shoe and right in my fucking head. What a fucking idiot I am. I will admit at this point, there's no way to say that it was an accident. It was a pretty stupid thing to do. I mean, I must have subconsciously done it deliberately. I mean, how dumb can you be on, just by accident? It doesn't occur like that. Anyway, I was dazed for a few minutes and then just went on with my work because that's just how I roll. I got hit, my problem, deal with it, go on with my work. But then moments later, someone from another unit, at my job, came in to get some cutlery and saw the bump on my head. Just so happens she's a mother, and I'm at the same age as one of her sons and have similar features. So she's kind of taken me on as like a surrogate son. So when she saw this bump on my head, I've been rushed to a chair, given an ice pack. The boss has come out, gone, what happened? I tell her the story. She pisses herself laughing. I'm not even mad, like I'm laughing too, like how dumb can you be? She starts pissing herself laughing and goes, you know what? Fuck it. Have the rest of the day off, go to the hospital, get your medical certificate and just dwell in your stupidity. She didn't say that, but I could read it on her fucking face. Anyway, I get my cab charge off to the hospital and then I have to sit in emergency for 2.5 hours because of a flippin' bump on my head. I felt like the biggest dick. There's a lady over here with cancer. There's a dude over there who's, getting off heroin. There's a guy over there with a javelin through his head. And I'm there with a fucking bump on my head feeling sorry for myself. And when I get through to the doctor, he didn't laugh, but you could tell in his voice, fuck man, I thought I had something interesting. They said head injury. What the hell is this? Oh, look at that javelin guy. Fuck my life. I could read that in the doctor's face as he wrote up my medical certificate. And he had to, the sucky thing about nursing, even though he could look at me and go, you're fine. You're just getting the certificate, so yeah, you still get paid, you greedy fucker. Waste my time, waste my knowledge. I feel sorry for nurses because he still had to run through everything. I got my blood pressure and all that taken for a flippin' bump on my head. Sat in a room for 2 hours and then put into another room for 30 minutes for a fucking bump on my head. But one thing I do like is that everyone responded the same way. Even the lady who took, my thing at the emergency department to give me my thing to wait, even she laughed a little bit and then went, oh, sorry, because it's not professional of her. But I don't blame her. I mean, when you hear what happened, oh, I tried to shut a door, but it bounced off my shoe and smashed me in the head. Try not to laugh at that, come on. If you're a fucking nurse and you're meant to be taking serious notes and then someone says that as their report, she should have had the right to fucking roll around on the floor laughing. I feel like the biggest jackass today, ever. Biggest dickhead who ever lived. I surprise myself is what I'm getting at. Jesus. Look at that too. I really fucking clobbered myself, didn't I? I'm a dickhead. Mad as a goat.